This right here, I'm going to need to transplant. I had bought some lemongrass in the herb section at Winco, propagated it, got some roots, and it has taken off. So here's my dollar lemongrass, and looks like that is a cucumber. And I hate these squiggly thingies. I can't remember the technical term. I know that you're supposed to like squish them to kill them because they're inside the leaves, but I don't know. When I planted all this stuff, not this stuff, but my whole garden, I wasn't expecting our setback. Hi, basil. Now that's a basil leaf. Let's see. Hearts and flowers. Love these things. They're a ground cover, but I put them in pots. Super cool. There's some other stuff that needs some attention. Ow! Don't try to walk under things when you forget they're there, because you might bump your head. This is an old teapot I've had for like 1,000 years. So it was retired. I poked holes in the bottom. We use it for a plant. Thankfully we got our pool pump fixed, so hopefully our pool won't look as much like a swamp anymore. So this right here, I know it just seems like a silly aloe vera plant, right? That means a lot to me. My dad had his own construction business for years and years. And after he passed away, I had to clear out his big warehouse and workshop and say goodbye. It was tough. And so we took this aloe vera. He had tons of it growing out front in a planter box. And we grabbed a tiny, tiny little piece of it, and I stuck it in just a cup I had sitting there with some water, brought it home, put it out front on a little table and forgot about it. Remembered about a month later, stuck it in the ground, and this is it 2, maybe 3 years later. So that's a piece of my daddy right there. Sweet, but kind of prickly sometimes. What is this? Oh, goodness gracious. I have to say, I've never seen mint gold. I have some zinnias. No, these are marigolds that are in the tire. And I put them in there before I realized that they would grow to be 4 feet tall. Hi, Mr. Scarecrow. They don't even have crows here, I don't think. So over here, I don't know what that thing is. I'll have to pull that. There's a paint can that I hang on my picket fence. Has some purslane randomly growing and some more hearts and flowers. Hi, cabbage. Thank you for growing even though you shouldn't be at this time of year. I'm gonna try to see if any of our loofah gourds have survived this crazy heat. They have, but these flowers are wilting. Sad face. Okay, I promise I'm gonna get out here in this garden soon and do something. Unfortunately, there's been other things pop up in life, like I said. Over here we have Miss Brody, Clover. She's like ginormous. Sometimes we call her the Velociraptor. She's in the hole for 3 days. It's because she was being broody, so we put them in the hole. That's what we call it. For 3 days. And usually just put them back and they're good. Sorry, you guys aren't roaming around today. Rogue chicken right there. My sad tomatoes. And they're still growing, but it really just breaks my heart. I gotta get out here and clean things up. More cucumbers. I have some squash that needs to be picked. A pretty big tomato. So these were supposed to be Brad's atomic grape. And I think they got misplaced. Ooh. Perfect. I mean, it's sad that I haven't gotten out here and taken care of it, but it's a perfect example. Some people think that Spurge, which is this, and Purslane look the same. And I can maybe understand. I don't see a resemblance. However, Purslane is super healthy to eat, and we put it in our salads, but it often grows by Spurge. And what I've read, I'll look for some links to post below, but what I've read is Spurge can actually like throw you into cardiac arrest. So a lot of times it grows in cracks. Here's some tire potatoes. We need to add some more dirt. Keep bringing the dirt up as we go. Here's our sweet potatoes. They're doing really well. At first they were, right after we put them in from the water, they got real yellow. I think they lacked some nitrogen or something, but we fed them and they're doing really well now. Super pleased with these sweet potatoes. And these are 55-gallon barrels that we cut in half, and Abby and I drilled holes in the bottom, and then we painted the side kind of a tan taupish color so it wouldn't show bright blue from the front of our pool waterfall. We're gonna have to train these to go up the arch. Oh my, this is super rare. We need to put some more dirt on here, but there's actually flowers on this potato plant, and this is what I have heard and seen, that they will set some like tomato looking like things, and those are poisonous, which is why they used to think tomatoes were poisonous. I could be completely wrong, but we definitely need to add some more dirt to these potatoes. But these 55-gallon buckets work really well. Corn is shading the Swiss chard. Yeah, we got to get in here. We've got serious amounts of ripe tomatoes. Are these the purple Cherokees?
Yeah,
they're not purple, but I thought that's what we planted back in here.
That's
maybe they'll turn purple.
We kind of got a tint to them.
There's quite a few of them. For sure?
Yeah.
Okay. But there's quite a few watermelons on here. And they're getting pretty large. It's so exciting. This is that. I thought it was a watermelon, but I remember now it was that.
Is it a cantaloupe?
Yeah, it's a cantaloupe, I think. Yeah, we need serious help back here. Super cool pool guy. Can you say hi? Thanks, TJ.